Hello Flagler County, this is your Sheriff Rick Staley, and today I wanted to share updates and results on some recent cases. On Tuesday, January 19th, the State Attorney's Office sought and was granted 4 indictments for homicide cases in Flagler County from the grand jury. This helped bring to close 3 very lengthy death investigations conducted by the Flagler County Sheriff's Office Major Case and Special Investigations units. On January 8th, State Attorney R.J. Larizza and I told you about the arrest of Derrius Braxton Bauer and Marcus Avery Chamblin for the murder of Deon O'Neal Jenkins, who was killed outside a Circle K gas station on October 12, 2019. I'm pleased to say that on Tuesday, both of these men were officially indicted by a grand jury for this murder. They have both been arrested on January 7th and are being held without bond. Also indicted for murder is Allyson Dawn Bennett. She was arrested on a warrant for first-degree murder by unlawful distribution of a controlled substance. This investigation began with the death of Michael Joseph Burnett Junior on June 23, 2018. The indictment was issued after a grand jury found sufficient probable cause that Bennett had supplied Burnett Jr. with a mixture of heroin and fentanyl, which ultimately caused his death. Javian Neesmith was also indicted for first-degree murder by unlawful distribution of a controlled substance stemming from an investigation into the death of Dmitry Popkov that occurred on September 1, 2020. Neesmith was arrested Wednesday at the Flagler County Jail, where he was already in custody on an unrelated drug charge. The indictment was issued after a grand jury found sufficient probable cause that Neesmith had supplied Popkov with fentanyl that ultimately caused his death. The indictments of Bennett and Neesmith demonstrate the initiative that State Attorney R.J. Larizza and I committed to after noticing a dramatic rise in deaths linked to heroin and fentanyl. Every overdose death in Flagler County is investigated and prosecuted as a homicide. There is no more slap on the wrist for selling drugs that cause overdose deaths. These poison peddlers will be held accountable. The medical examiner's office estimated that in 2019 alone, Flagler County had 15 to 20 deaths linked to fentanyl. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office Major Case and Special Investigations units, in conjunction with the State Attorney's Homicide Investigations Unit, use investigative techniques to identify, apprehend, and prosecute the suppliers of these dangerous narcotics whenever possible. Let this be a warning to drug dealers in Flagler County. If someone you sell to overdoses and dies, we are going to use all of our resources at our disposal to find you and charge you with first-degree murder. Find a new profession or get out of Flagler County, or you will end up at the Green Roof Inn facing some very serious charges. Thank you to the State Attorney's Office and the grand jury for their diligence in these cases. If you have information on suspicious activity, tell us about it. Email tips@flaglersheriff.com or call us at 386-313-4911. You can also remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-277-TIPS. Stay safe, Flagler County.